Hey guys, GHAZZY TV here with another Path of Exile crafting video. In this one I'm going to show you how to very easily craft the +2 ones for minion builds with a trigger. Now in the past we have been able to do this with 4-socket resonators, and in more cases than not, we've been forced to YOLO annul it to open up that suffix slot for the trigger socketed spells when you use skill. Now we have harvest crafting, which I will post the video momentarily, unless it's already up on my YouTube channel. We'll see in which order I'll post them, of how we can abusively farm harvest crafts and guarantee harvest when you're popping maps, more or less. And if it hasn't been updated, it will uploaded. It will be very soon on this channel, so stay tuned for that one. So to craft a convoking wand with +2, it has to be a convoking wand to get the plus level of all minion skill gems, and it has to be a certain item level to be able to roll all spells. Now, lucky for us, convoking wands only start dropping at an item level that can roll both of these modifiers. Now, the lower the item level, the easier it is to hit these modifiers. However, when you do this kind of thing, you actually do want to be in a position where you get the possibility of hitting a high minion damage, even if it's a very, very low chance. You still want to get it. So in here we have the convoking wands. Get rid of the ads because I gotta update my ad blocker anyways. So this is the convoking wand, right? Where is the mods for this? Hold on. Special convoking wand. Where is special? There, convoking wand. So I was looking at this. There we go. Now we're correct. So we are looking for plus level of all spell skills, item level 50. We're looking for plus level of minion skills, level 60. So 60 plus, but they don't start dropping until 70 or 72 or something, I think. Anyways, minion damage is the first one we're going to look at. So your minion damage is right here. Minion damage starts from level 2 with only 10 to 19, and it has a super low weight of 20, which requires 84. So in my case, I tend to prefer to use 84 or higher ones. And we go to fossils, smack it in. We're going to use the 4-socket resonators. They are currently going for, wow, 12C. And then 14 Cs. I mean, I think those are price fixes, so I'm assuming it's around 14, 15. I've been buying them between 14 and 17 chaos over the last few days. And the 4 sockets that we're going to use is one shuddering fossil, corroded fossil, jagged fossil, and a metallic one. I'm going to say it one more time. Shuddering fossil, corroded fossil, jagged fossil, and a metallic fossil. Now, last I checked this, trade is a bit bulked right now. Last I checked this, it costs between 35 and 40 chaos per reroll. So, just for the sake of it, let's say it's going to cost you 40 chaos per roll. There's an average of hitting this once every 12th time. Calculate that by multiply that with 12. So the average cost of crafting this one should be about 480 chaos, plus a reforge keeping prefix, which is the harvest craft, allowing us to reroll it to open up a suffix without risking our plus level of minion skills. Now, with this in mind, we can actually roll this quite efficiently. Problem, though, is that I usually want to see an average of 20% plus to this. So I would take 40 multiplied by 14 or 15, which would be 600 chaos instead. The problem with that is that if you don't hit any good mods, it's going to cost you about the same to buy one as it does to craft one at that point, based on the markets. But this is how you do the craft. So this is very effective for solo self-fun if you can get the 4-socket resonators from rituals, or depending on how you approach it. But this is how you craft the actual wand. Now, there's a lot of things you can do with a wand like this for the higher end game, but this is basically the easiest way to craft one, and it's very straightforward, it's very smooth, it's simple, it's effective, and it ultimately comes down to just crafting RNG. You smack these 4-socket resonators in, and you do this till you hit the +2, and if there's no open suffix, then we start looking at harvest crafts instead. So this is going pretty poorly right now. I only have 4 corroded. We might have to take a small break and get back if I need to buy some corroded fossils. We'll see. Not sure how many I've used so far. So, I need to buy jagged fossils as well. Holy shit. Boom! Hey, we got it. Nice. So in this case, we got +2 with a decent spell damage roll. Something we have to take into consideration with this craft is actually that the minion life and the spell damage is very attractive for builds like Dark Pact builds. And in this case, we have full suffixes. So with this craft, we are going to buy a Reforged keeping prefixes to reroll till we hit the point where there's an open suffix. And with an open suffix, we will then be looking at benchcrafting trigger socket the spell, and we'll be done. The problem though with this is we cannot deterministically remove the spell damage because it is a damaged caster tag, and we have a caster tag on our level of all spell skills, and therefore we can't deterministically remove it without risking breaking the item. All right, so let's see where this leaves us. I think Kaka has one, so let's check that out. I'm assuming he has one. Sounds like he does. So he's going to reforge keeping prefixes, which will reroll all the suffixes. Preferably we'll see some attack speed, cast speed rolls and whatnot. Confirm. And we'll see. All we're looking for is an open suffix to finish this craft, and that's it. And we got lucky because we did not spend 12, so we were below the average. So you can see on this one here, thank you, Kaka. So if you can see this one, we have one suffix taken, which is a crit chance, which we don't really give a shit about. Now we're able to augment speed if we find one, but that should be sellable for a higher amount. But you can then just slam it with a harvest exalt of whatever version to fill in that last suffix slot if you want to. And this is the finished product. Very, very easy to craft, very simple. When I look at how much this is worth, you just do this, and you can see that it is going to sell for, I want to compare it to these. So these have about the similar rolls. I got a little bit more spell damage, but I'm pretty sure we can sell it for 6 Exaltives, either to a Minion build or a Dark Pact build. We don't have the Minion life anymore because we re-rolled that one, and this is the result. That's all I have for you today, boys. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and until next time, boys, stay safe, keep rocking.